Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Elden Ring. So, there's not very many things we can do as far as side content that's actually even worth doing. And one way or the other, we're going to have to eventually face General Radahn. But there is at least one thing I would like to do, and it is to fight the boss around the marshes. So, I don't remember, I don't remember exactly where it is in the marshes. What we can do, though, is we'll go to Smoldering Wall. Regardless, I do kind of want to continue down the path that kind of loops around there, just so I can get the rest of the graces. I do know there's also a merchant that I would like to go ahead and buy what he has. So we'll work from there. The marsh is, I mean, we've done parts of the marsh. Obviously, we've been to the ruins and all that stuff. Parts of it can be extremely dangerous because obviously the way you avoid the rod is being mounted, but you can actually be invaded in a part of the marsh, and that will immediately dismount you, and so you're kind of in some trouble at that point. There's also some pretty nasty mobs in general that are up and about in the area. Okay, I see a grace up there.
Welcome, dear customer. Yes, right this way. Right this way. Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something.
Well, since
I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
Well, you asked nicely. Unfortunately, you don't really have anything. And I can make my own preserving boluses at this point. So, yeah, you're on your own, guy. I'll sell you some stuff. I'll take money away from you. My mesh has got a price, apparently. Yeah, let's just, here. Take my junk. There's literally no point in doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. Oh, I didn't even know you can sell ashes. Alright, I did see a grace up here, so let's go grab that. Also read this. I usually don't read them. The Battle of Aeonia, Radahn and Millennia locked in stalemate, then the scarlet rot blooms. I don't know if it's just lore or if there's actually a point in reading all of them. Alright, so we hit the grace here, so we're now here. If we look... Yeah, so there, that you see that fort there. I believe that's where we'll need to go if we want to take a portal to where we need to go. And I see you sparkling in the distance. Give me a lock on. Give me a lock on. Thank you. Lifesteal Fist. So note I was able to two-shot that beetle compared to the like 8 or so I had to use on the one up north. That's the difference in levels here. So supposedly this area that we're in is Caelid, and then up here is something called like Dragon Barrow or something like that. So it's not even, it's classified as its own area. Alright, so this has a cult attached to it. It can be used on fists and claws. Lifesteal Fist, skill that demonstrates mastery of the art of controlling vital energies. A slow controlled punch with an energy-infused fist that renders foes unconscious and steals their HP, only effective against foes of human build. Alright. Oh, I think I've already been to the Nomadic Merchant. Okay, so we've already seen him. So we'll just go towards the swamp then. Alright. Another grace up here. Got an individual over there. I usually avoid whatever those geysers are. I don't know what they actually do. Let me see it, if only one last time. Your splendid blade dancing amongst the scarlet rot. Alright, I see a sparkle up there. Alright, these guys spew out rot. Playing it a little safe, trying to see where the trouble's at. We do need to kill that thing from a distance. We're gonna get combat music throughout this simply because of that thing in range. Do I not have it equipped? I do not. Poison Mist. Has usable on melee armaments, but not whips, fist, and claws. Provides Poison Mist and the Poison enchant. Poisonous Mist bathes armament in poison and then slash, spreading toxic mist forward. The armament retains its poison for a while. Usable on melee armaments. And good stuff. Alright. So we got that. And I believe the boss is that way. It is technically possible to cheese the boss using some jumping shenanigans on Torrent. You can get to a high position and just shoot bolts at it until he dies. Preferably poison bolts. Ah, I was looking for you. Okay. So yeah, those guys, they're very persistent, they hit pretty hard. And aggroing one tends to aggro multiples. So we've got to be a little bit careful here. I think if we head that direction, we will get invaded. So that's why I'm being kind of slow here, because I don't want to... Okay. Okay, there's one there. Actually, I think there's two there. I think there's a guy there too. How are you still alive? Oh, okay. I got invaded. I know you're here. Where are you? Yep, there you are. Wrong spell. I know, I'm getting soaked in rot there. Not much I can do about it. There we go. Bit sloppy, I admit. Got a bunch of runes. Okay. I'm no longer covered, so I'm okay now. But yeah, Millicent invaded us. So that's weird. Alright, I can see more over there. Good news is I don't think we should need to worry about being invaded any further. So let's make our way over here. Get summon here. God, jeez. Come on, I just want to murder you. Okay, that's annoying. I'm glad you're dead. Clean rot with Greaves. Oh, there's boss. Okay, we'll stop here for a moment. I'm not in the best shape for this. The good news about this boss is he's pretty easy to kite because he can be mounted. Bad news is everything else. Alright, let's bring in nobody. We'll just run in. We'll try running in. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so now you're gonna summon. Alright. Ow. Two. Yeah, he'll actually buff his minions too. That hurt. He also does rot. Because of course he does. Man, this is loud, I apologize. It's at least loud in my speakers. Come on, you should be hitting your next summon phase soon. very durable broken sword there. Alright, so now you get the big guys. Or okay, got one of them. God, that's... oh, finally it broke. Okay. Do it this way. Alright. Now it's just me and you. I didn't summon this time, so you shouldn't either. Torn not included. Alright, Commander Standard and the Unalloyed Gold Needle. So that's why I wanted to do this, because we had that quest that involves a gold needle. So we got that taken care of. How much did I get from that, by the way? Not enough to level. Alright then. So, it's a key item. There it is. An intricately crafted needle of unalloyed gold snapped in half. A ritual implement crafted to ward away the meddling of outer gods. It is thought capable of forestalling the incurable rotting disease. Sage Gary has designs for this needle, in case you needed a reminder. Alright, and then a spear, I believe it was. Oh, it's a halberd. Commander Standard. Strength and Dex, standard damage. A beaten red battle standard is furled around this time-worn halberd. Even after this lord has fled, Commander O'Neill continued to brandish this flag in the devastation of the rot-eaten field of battle, the sole veteran who remembers this battle with pride. Unique skill, Rallying Standard. Hoist the war banner aloft and give a rallying command. Raise attack power and defense for self and nearby allies. So that was one of the buffs he was doing. Okay, so we need to get back to Garowe, or however you pronounce it. Let's ride there and see if we can find a grace that's closer by. That would make things a little bit easier for me. We shouldn't need to worry about being invaded anymore, so... Oh, hello. Obvious trap is obvious. Oh, and this area has giant mosquitoes and these things. Oh, you're gonna blow up. Sacred Ring of Light. Okay. Well, we'll take a look at that in a second. As soon as I find where I can go. Alright. Get away from me. Oh my god. Oh my god, that guy's still chasing me. Alright, we're going this way. Okay. Back in Gauntlet. Alright, there is a grace here. Got anything from Melina? You do not. Alright. Alright, this puts us in a reasonably better position. Ignore the guy that's going to bomb me in a second. There's Doggo. We'll give that a wide berth. What's up?
Oh, you found the unalloyed gold needle. As promised, I've detailed the secret of Celia right here. Go on. It's yours.
Celia's secret.
Now let me have a look at the needle. Well, this is a marvel indeed. The work of a true artisan, a meticulous, bold craftsman who grasps the essence of life. Can you give me some time with this? As well made as it is, it won't be much use snapped in half, will it? Can you give me as well made?
Alright. So, not much to really point out as far as Celia's secret, because we already knew it. The town of Celia hides the source. Light 3 flames atop the candle towers to break the seal. We've already done that. So, in fact, I did it. I even did it on my personal playthrough. I did it even before I got the secret as well, so it wasn't really helpful. So what we're just going to do here is we're just going to teleport back to here, and then ride back. I think the Grace up north is probably closer, but I don't exactly want to run through a bunch of mages, so we'll stick with what we got. Alright. Okay. So we just go this way. Ignore all of you. Ignore giant mosquito. If you want to craft a bunch of the boluses, you do need to kill those mosquitoes, because they provide the material that you need to actually craft them. Hello.
I have awaited your return. The needle is repaired. Now it will forestall the rotting sickness, I'm sure. Will you give it to the girl, Millicent? I will reward you in kind.
Alright.
Millicent rests at the church atop the cliff beyond Celia, the town yonder, tended to by the witless pests who worship her, or rather her rotting sickness, as a god. A wretched fate, indeed. The poor girl, she never wished for any of this. Do you find it peculiar that I would show such concern for the girl? Well, I'm the one that found her. A mere babe in the swamp of Aeonia. She is one of my dear daughters. But the rotting sickness erodes one's memory. I doubt that she remembers the first thing about me. Oh, I must be getting old. I didn't always worry so much. Now, all you need to do is deliver the needle to Millicent. She's convalescing in the church atop the cliff just beyond Celia. Do so, and you shall receive a handsome recompense, of course.
Alright. So, we now have a Unbroken Needle. Once snapped in half, it has been repaired by Sage Gallery. Now all you need to do is deliver the needle to Millicent, convalescing on the church atop the cliff just beyond Celia. I do appreciate the reminders on the that are a part of the actual description text. Hey.
If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot.
I mean, I could give you a bolus. That probably would help.
You ask that I stab myself with the needle to quell the scarlet rot. But how? Never mind. I've decided I would rather trust you than simply continue to spoil from within. Would you mind averting your eyes for a moment? Well, that was easier than expected. But why do I feel so...
All right. She's standing now.
I hoped to see you again. My apologies for when last we met. I fainted before I could even thank you. Everything is as you said. Since inserting the needle, the scarlet rot has ceased to writhe. Even the nightmares have abated. And now, though I can scarcely believe it myself, I can move as I please. Not that I could ever truly repay you, but I would like you to have this, by way of thanks. A token though it is.
Alright, prosthesis, wearer heirloom. So this increases dexterity. Alright, a talisman engraved with a scene from a heroic tale raises dexterity. Though born into the accursed rot, when the young girl encountered her mentor and his flowing blade, she gained wings of unparalleled strength.
I'm considering leaving. On a journey. With the needle buried in my flesh, I've started to recall, but dimly, my destiny. It's all thanks to you. My name is Millicent. I pray fate permits us meet again. I'm considering with the needle my destiny.
Alright, and she'll probably disappear at this point. Yep, she's gone. Alright, so let's... Also something to know is Gallery Shack has nobody there right now. So we're gonna go ahead and teleport down here. We could have probably ridden our way down there, but that's fine. Gallery's not here.
Oh, hello again. Something about this place felt familiar to me, so I decided to pay a visit. Hoping to find someone here, but I've only found emptiness. Perhaps, before my departure, I needed someone to say farewell to. Well, never mind that. I must focus on my journey, for which I have you to thank. I must stay strong. Well, I must...
Okay. And then what we can do is go ahead and just teleport back here. Go ahead and head back to Gary's shack. And he's back, but Millicent's not here.
Thank you kindly for giving the needle to Millicent. Now she too can begin her journey and stare her fate straight in the eye. You've been a saint through and through. As thanks, I vow to impart to you my knowledge of the lost sorceries of the Celians, descendants of the Eternal.
Alright, so we have access to Night Shard, Night Maiden's Mist, and Glintstone Stars, which I think I already have Night Shard. But Night Maiden's Mist, one of the Night Sorcerers of Celia, Town of Sorcery, releases a life-sapping silver mist before the caster, dealing damage to all caught within, including the caster. The sorcery can be cast while in motion. Below Celia, the eternal city of Necron sleeps. The sorcery originates from the maiden of that place. Not sure how useful it is. By the way, Millicent paid a visit.
Oh, you noticed, did you? Indeed, Millicent did visit this hovel of a home. It seems the memories eaten away by the rotting sickness yet remain, but faintly. However, she has no need of me anymore. No, she must embark on her journey and stare her fate in the eye. I mustn't impede. As I've aged, I've found the best way to aid the young is to be forgotten.
So yeah, don't we have Night Shard? Oh, we have Night Comet.
Please me like her mother, but commands only one arm and is yet preciously young.
Sorry about that, I cut him off there.
Do you...
So, Night Shard, one of the Night Sorceries, swiftly fires a semi-invisible projectile. This sorcery can be used without delay after performing another action. The Celian sorcerers were assassins, blah 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 blah. Alright, sorry about that, I wasn't expecting him to have more dialogue. But he was essentially talking about how she has one arm. Anyway. As for where she's at now, I haven't actually found her in my personal playthrough. Part of the reason is because I had everything already kind of fully explored up here. But she's supposedly up in the plateau area. So technically we can continue going after her, but for right now we're not going to. Instead, we're going to see about getting to that fort. Let's go... There is a church we can go to as well, so let's go there first. I don't think it has a seed or any upgrades for the flask, but it's a place of note, so I'll go ahead and go there. It also, I believe, has a grace, so it's always nice to get as many graces as possible. So yeah, it's up that way. Oh, did not expect you there. Fine, let's play. Okay, you're being a little bit of a pain. Banished Night Gauntlets. Oh yeah, we did get boots earlier, didn't we? Clean Rot Greaves. Greaves of the Clean Rot Knights, celebrated for their undefeated campaign in the Shattering. The Clean Rot Knights vowed to fight alongside Melina, despite the inevitable, if gradual putrefaction of their flesh. Their acceptance of their fate made these battles the fiercest of all. Alright, so in here, we can get ourselves a Dragon Apostles Cookbook 3. A record of crafting techniques taught by the capital's ancient dragon cult details techniques that harnesses lightning, the weapon of the ancient dragons. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following: Dragon Moon Grease. So now we can craft it if we want to. And then I believe every dragon we defeat actually gives us more options as far as what we can spend the hearts on. I have no interest in going dragon, so they're actually really good spells. It's just not a build I want to go for. Also, I take heart the advice that the more dragon hearts you eat, the more you become like a dragon. Which is why some of the bosses we fight end up being, you know, just flat out crazy now. Anyway. Is that it? Okay, though. That's nothing. Alright, up here is a whole lot of nothing. Good. Alright, then I think we're good to go for now. So with that, we can go along this way and start making our way towards the fort. Or say hello to this guy. So they're just a regular enemy here. Alright. Graveyard, which means, of course, a bunch of free runes. I think one of those enemies around there actually is an illusion. They'll actually change into something bigger, but I'm not entirely certain. More Starlight Shards. I am curious at how much FP a Starlight Shard actually restores. But they are kind of a finite resource, so not something I exactly want to dive into. Okay, so we're here. I don't remember what's here at all. I mean, obviously there's a bunch of pests. Nothing there. Yeah, let's just go. I'd rather not deal with that. Another marsh area, you can see there's a fog gate there that you need stone keys to get past. This little zombie tracker thing will lead you to that fog gate I just pointed out. It's actually kind of annoying because he ends up just walking really, really slowly through the rot. Don't remember if there's anything there, but I'm not going to go there. There might be some materials, maybe some upgrade materials, but nothing of a tier that we actually need. So yeah, instead we're gonna go this way. Alright, if I remember correctly, this place has a number of dangers. That archer will shoot a rain of arcane arrows at you. like so. And it homes in on you pretty well. I got some explosive great bolts. I don't use a great bow, so it doesn't help me. Great bows do quite a bit of damage, by the way, if you have never used one. But you have very limited ammunition. Alright. I believe he drops something. He does not. Oh. Someone set off the alarm. Oh boy. You're the one. You're the problem. Alright. So I guess important thing to note is the front gate is shut, I believe. Alright. Good news is these guys have torches, which means they do not have shields. Smithing's down 3. Okay. So yeah, if we go up here, Statue of Marika, I can't get through that gate. But you can go this way. That box nearly nudged me off the edge. Alright. Go here, then there. And then we can climb up there if we'd like. Over here. So, you can actually do a plunging attack on top of these guys and do a ton of damage. It's a bit risky, to be honest. So we're just going to play it safe. Okay, that's not going to help. Will magic work better? Not really. So I need to get to that body. There's also a bunch of exploding zombies. Try fingers, butt head. Well, we can give it a shot. I may end up dying for this. You know what? We'll pop that potion just in case. Yep. 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 All right. Gotcha. All right, that's one down. And that's 2 down. Could have been better. Flames grant me strength. It's an incantation. Spirit incantation of the fire monks creates an invigorating fire within that enhances physical and fire affinity attack power. This incantation does not burn the caster, and so it is considered forbidden by the Guardians of the Flame. So it's forbidden because it doesn't hurt you, of all things. I think I missed an item. I did. Smoldering butterflies. I have a decent stock of those now. Alright, we're not going to be able to get up from here, so let's go back. We've already cleared everything on this side, so it's just a little jaunt back here. Alright. Drop down here. I'm gonna dismount just in case. And then hop on here. And we're gonna go upstairs. So, baddie down there. We'll deal with him in a bit. Excuse me, sir. Luckily, these guys don't have a ranged roar, as far as I know. Alright, so a few things I can do. Is we can go across here. We can descend the ladder there if we want to. If we want to fight him normally, that is. But who would do that? Yeah, as you can see how the AI works, it senses I'm casting a spell and immediately dodges. It does delay for a second, because it knows it takes a bit for it to actually cast the spell. But they don't take into account longer delay spells, such as this one. Like it's this Lion Claw. Lion Claw. Alright. Usable on swords, axes, and hammers, small armaments, and thrust swords accepted. Skill of the Redmanes who fought alongside General Radon. Somersault forwards, striking foes with armament. Usable on sword. Yeah, we've already read that. Okay. We'll go down there in a bit. For right now, we're actually going to go deal with the rest of the guards here. We can summon if we would like. I'm not going to yet. One down. Hate that spear charge. Okay. Then we got this guy. Yeah, you're pretty. Physical attacks were not working there. Redmane Knight Gauntlet. Pretty sure we've read about Redmanes already. Black Iron Gauntlets worn by knights who fought by General Radon's sign. Time has yet to dull their luster. Convene the festivals of war. Honor General Radon with a warrior's glory. It's in your hands, Sir Jaren. Alright. Star Scourge Heirloom. Talisman engraved of the scene from a heroic tale raises strength. The mightiest hero of the demigods confronted the falling stars alone, and thus did he crush them, his conquest sealing the very fate of the stars. Yeah, it actually has you can actually look at the engraving. It shows General Rodin there. That's kind of neat. Alright. So, what we're going to do is we're actually going to break that and jump to there. And then we can pull this lever, which will open the gate. There's not really much point. Well, yeah, there's actually not really any point in opening it unless you just, for whatever reason, need to go through that entrance again. But as far as I know, there's no reason to. God, that roll went further than I thought it would. Kind of freaked me out there. 10 mushrooms, always nice. Okay, and then we can actually drop down here. Don't think there's any danger here. Guitar. Okay. It's classified as a fist weapon. Imported dagger design with a rather unique handle. The blade can be swung about as the extension of one's fist and has impaling thrust, which we've read about before. Alright, so now we can drop down here. Pick up the loot from various things here. Stone sword? Nope, rune arc. Okay. We don't actually need to go back out here. There's the ladder here we can take. So we'll take that ladder, and then we need to climb the last tower here. And then hopefully try to find a grace. Alright, in we go. No, some ledges, so I'm just seeing if there's actually anything worth on them, but there's nothing on them. Okay, and then portal. I feel like I missed a grace. Yeah, I think I missed a grace. It's not a big deal, but if I die, I'm going to be having to do quite a bit of backtracking. Yeah, I missed a grace. There's a grace somewhere around here that we could have taken. Then we can use Fort Gale, and then the teleporter takes us all the way to here. And so yeah, here's the bridge. There's towers that shoot arrows, and then trebuchets that will just blow you up if you're running across it, I believe. I mean, you may have seen the commercials or the ads that are involved. Also, it feels like I thought I had lost more HP earlier, but apparently somehow I gained HP back. Anyway, let's get going. So we're just gonna run around here a bit. Back here is Smithing Stone 3. You actually can't get up on this tower from here. Sometimes they have ladders, but this one does not have one. Okay, nothing to note there. I'm trying not to stay on the road because I'm afraid of siege equipment blowing me up. There might not be any around here, but I don't remember. Alright, and then up there's the... So there's a giant up here. I've never killed him because the last time I fought him, he one-shotted me, and I didn't have a grace yet. I know you're here. My game mixed up? Wait, where is everybody? That's something I've noticed. There's no one here. Where is everyone? There should be guards, something. Should be archers up on the towers. Is it because I hit certain story trigger? I mean, the only difference is I spoke to Blide before coming here. But yeah, there's no one down. Yeah, there's no guards. There should be 2 archers here. That's crazy. Regular smithing stone 6. So lonely. Yeah, that's so weird. There's no one here. Like, there was a giant that had, you know, a big greatsword that would actually be enchanted with fire. And I wanted to actually kill it this time. And it's not here now. So, yeah. Alright, can't summon on this. It's kind of a pain. I believe you can jump from here. Gonna have to jump. Well, the bats are here still, at least. So we got that going for us. Gotta love that texture pop in. Pretty sure there's nothing here. Don't you dare. You don't tell me what to do. Oh, hello. Thank you for the gold rune 3. No, there's no hidden path there. Alright. We can jump across here. Alright, I don't remember exactly what's in this area. Oh, I do remember. A lot of bats that I don't like to deal with. Alright, well I'm gonna go grab this. Get Flaming Strike. Good job. Okay, and then there's the one that had the tough one here. That does super poison. Hey, I gotcha. I'm surprised that actually hit you. Gotcha. Usually I would go for this guy first, because they're generally really tough. But I didn't want to risk losing the beetle. Alright, that should be everything here. Yes. First off, look carefully. There's nothing to point out, so no. I mean, you'll probably just slide all the way down. Alright, so you can climb up there. I think this door here is one way. Yep. So we have to take the ladder. Alright, Flame Strike. Flaming Strike, rather. Usable on melee armaments, but not colossal and whips. Skill that emits flame in a wide front arc. Follow up with a strong attack to perform a lunging sweeping strike. This will also coat the armament in fire. And it can also provide the fire enchant, which is nice. Alright, so up we go. Again, I don't know if even though this is going to lead to a great rune, I don't know if this is actually a legacy dungeon. There's a lot of... It's mostly just ramparts, to be honest, and finding places that drop down. Like, I don't actually know the normal route for this place. It's amazing how much changed with bringing in Blide. So here's the ultimate question. Are the two lion blade guys still here? Yes, there they are. I see one of them. Okay. Be wary of dog. Alright, so we can still deal with all that nonsense. And then we can actually drop down here as well. And then there's a portal there. I don't know where that portal goes. I think it goes back to Rhea Lucaria. Depending on what order you do things in, sometimes that portal can be turned off. So there's a grace over there. There should be another grace somewhere else around here, but I don't remember where. We'll take the ladder first. See where that puts us. Or we can do the ladder first. Mind the dogs. Summoning pool active. Okay, door open. Smithing the Stone 5 there, apparently. Cookbook 5. That was Armorer, I believe. Gets you immunized cured meat and white cured meat. Which enemy should I be wary of? Ah, that one. That would be a worthy enemy to be wary of. You're alive, aren't you? Yes, you are. Now you're not. Cannot open this door. I don't know why. No hidden path. So literally no purpose here. Yeah, it's kind of strange how some of the doors are literally just not doors. Because at this point you literally can't go anywhere. Not without just dropping somewhere. So I end up just climbing ramparts and dropping down on them. And that's kind of what I just do now. So I was hoping to find a grace, but that's not happening here. So tell you what, we'll call it here. I'm the Depressed Viewer. This is Elden Ring. I'll see you guys in just a bit.